What up, though, YouTube? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your favorite damn DJ in the land, along with your other favorite damn DJ in the land, along with your favorite MC in the land.
What it do?
I'm DJ Lixer.
DJ 313.
I'm Joey Red.
And we're the Queer Queenz.
We all sexy and sultry. Oh, man.
Mine had to be cold, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to rewind it.
Joey Red.
You got to say it twice.
That motherfucker deep one. Joey Red.
Joey Red.
A little filter on that thing.
Right. Lift up your eyebrow next time when you do it so you can show the ladies. Oh, can you do it? You can do it? I was about to say, I can't. I just look retarded. I look like Forrest Whitaker with the small eye.
Not the small eye.
With the small eye.
Which Forrest Whitaker?
It's two of them?
Is that Forrest Whitaker or the other guy?
Somebody else said that. And I didn't know what she was talking about.
Me and you having a conversation the other day. I think that might have been me and you.
Was it?
Yeah.
Or
Shay said it, yeah.
Man, maybe it was. Sorry, guys. This is going to be so incredibly entertaining because it's just authentic and raw. But anyway, so in today's podcast, we're going to talk about stereotypes in the lesbian community. So
because there's so many. Oh, my God. Not rehearsed.
Okay.
Not rehearsed.
Yeah, there's plenty. So I guess we could start from, should we, just discuss the names, go down the list, what is a butch, what's a femme?
It's a lot of new shit we don't know about.
I'm about to Google it and see.
What we know, and then if we don't know, just don't be on no hater shit in the comments. Just politely say what you got to say and move it the fuck along, because we will clap back.
Niggas is from Detroit. We don't play no games.
Fuck the bullshit. But okay.
But we gonna be at a point where we go get. Never mind. Let me be quiet.
So as far as what I know, and matter of fact, Lex, what do you know?
I'm looking up lesbian slang right now so we can cover all the terms.
From what you just look up, just regular. What you know?
Regular degular shit.
Regular degular.
Butch, femme, lipstick lesbian, pillow princess, gold star.
Okay. You breaking it down?
Stud, stem.
She getting into it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think of what else.
Okay, sis.
You so stupid.
I'm impressed with that list. My list was short.
Nigga said stud.
I need to be on Google.
Femme. That's it. Good night.
No, for real. It's right along that for me. Stud, femme. I know I'm familiar with all of those. I'm familiar with all of them, but I feel like they all. I'm so bad with that. I boil everything kind of down into the same label. So yeah, I have to agree that was a quality list. Joey, what you got?
No, I just hate the questions I get. Who the boy and who the girl?
Okay, let's talk about this because
this is just uneducated.
First of all, bitch.
Bitch, what it look like? If you don't know exactly, if you don't know, take a wild ass guess.
But this is the thing, though. No, me personally, I hate when people ask me who's a boy because I'm like,
neither one of us.
There's not a boy in a relationship.
I
don't understand why men. I was having a conversation with my friend about this today because it's men get really, really upset when they find out their ex is fucking with a bitch. And this bitch got her in love, and not even thinking angry about me.
I feel like real niggas don't get upset.
Real niggas don't. Bitch niggas do.
Yeah, bitch niggas.
So it's
bitch, if you have, a guy that's really got some bitch ass tendencies, he will act worse than a fucking female will.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Who child? Shade.
And I'm just saying.
This
know the
deal.
Shade.
It's a broad topic, and it's true.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So and I guess it really does lead into. I guess the reason there are so many different names for that is because, at the end of the day, you got niggas who are salty who just come up with all types of derogatory shit
yes,
but I mean not butch but dyke and all types of stupid ass
I forgot
shit.
about that dyke. Yeah
you got all types of little stupid shit like that, and then you have people who genuinely just don't know, and that's how I feel like you get all these different names just kind of floating around which I feel like most of the names really have under the same umbrella, they have the same meaning, but that's just.
So what? Okay, so let's talk about this. What would you guys categorize yourselves as? What kind of lesbian? If there is a term for it. Are y'all studs?
I definitely fall under stud, and I'm proud of it.
Because now you an established stud.
Right. Oh my God.
You one of those.
No, not yet.
You are an established stud. Y'all should see what this motherfucker drive and where we at.
God.
shit. This motherfucker is established, okay? I'm trying to be like 13 when I grow up.
I
nigga.
mean, established. That just sounds like
You're
I
an
need a
established
Kango.
stud now.
I need a Kango and a button up. Like, I might as well go and hang this shit up. Not yet, y'all. I'm still trying to live, but
You established. What about you, Joey?
I think I feel like I'm still a STEM.
Okay.
I transitioned, yeah, because I wasn't real masculine.
Don't picture up of Rari Red right now.
Yeah, I mean how I was coming out as an artist, but yeah, I definitely think I'm a STEM.
That's fair.
Okay.
Because my clothes still kind of fit, but they still kind of don't.
Yeah.
And then I'm still like an AG, which people call like an aggressive girl, whatever. So
I've never heard of that one.
But listen, I have been hearing that word since I was like 13, and I swear to God, I've never known what it meant. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's my first time ever hearing
Thank
it.
you.
That's my first time ever hearing
Thank
that.
you.
AG. Okay.
AG. That's wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I've
never been called an AG.
I've heard it a lot. I've heard that word a lot. I've heard it tossed around. I never quite knew what it meant.
I think the first time somebody called me that was at Sweet Heat.
I was just
like
about to
3
say,
or 4
people
years
from
ago.
down south normally use that term.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean. That's exactly.
That's what I'm like.
That's exactly.
I'm really
what I mean.
baffled because I'm like,
That's
I've
exactly
never
what I
heard
mean.
of that.
And we're gay. We've been gay for so long.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, like my mama gay. Like honestly,
Right.
I done been
You came out the womb
been
with
in
it.
this thing now. Like for real though. Like so it's all types of terms out here. But I really feel like most of them, they mean the same.
Yeah.
So what about you, homie?
Oh.
What do you qualify you to?
Yeah,
You
Liz.
trying to get down?
'Cause you be having me like, what? You talking about me?
I am
Tell the fans.
just Lixer.
Oh,
Honestly.
Really?
No,
No.
you're not gonna do that
You
tonight.
made us you.
We're not gonna
No,
do that tonight.
I mean, because I really
Listen,
have no label.
listen.
I really have no label, bro.
I don't want to hear that. You gotta fall. You better fall.
I
You
don't.
better pick
I
one.
don't because I'm not.
You better
I'm not
pick-
a stud. I'm not a STEM. I'm not a femme.
Are you an AG? Are you an aggressive
You
girl?
definitely an AG.
You an AG?
I've never heard of that before, so I guess I am AG.
Because we
but-
are like
Okay, real
aggressive.
title, Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I mean, like the thing is with
Comparison.
me, nigga, I'll have on like a Fashion Nova men's top with like the Fashion Nova women's jeans, Timbs, and a snapback, but my face is beat, so it's like niggas don't know like what the fuck is going on. Like this bitch fine, but she's handsome. Like how does this work? Like
But who
for
getting
real.
choked up during sex? You or you doing the choking?
Well, hold on.
Okay, wait.
Answers the question.
And that's oh my god. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing when this topic first rolled out during this podcast. That was like, because I felt so strongly about like when it first rolled out. That was the same thing I was thinking. Like,
What?
And I feel like that also crosses over into sex.
Yeah.
A lot of the times because it depends on what you like during sex. Sometimes that and it's unfortunate.
But I
that
know
our
studs
society
who
that
like being penetrated.
I was just about to ask because, and you know the funny thing, I
confusing.
feel like I know quite a few studs, and I don't know. I
Right.
feel like I don't know anybody who likes to be penetrated. Then again, either they lying about it, they lying,
I was
or we're
about
not
to say,
talking about
they
it. One of the
sneak
two.
dicking.
But see, I can't. but I can't say that because I don't like to be penetrated. Like, and that's like, and that's.
I
flat
don't
out,
either, and I
flat
wear
out.
lipstick, so it's like fuck it. Like I guess it's
You
just
see
your
what I mean?
preference.
But
Yeah.
see, I think, as musicians in our own right, I definitely feel like that helps us tap into other things that
Oh, hell yeah.
we wouldn't
Hell yeah.
necessarily otherwise be tapped into, whereas people are kind of constricted by that whole social contract. I feel like we understand it a little bit more on a deeper level and
Truth.
allow us to just kind of
True.
fluid as we want to be. But I'm still an established stud.
Nigga.
And Joey's an established STEM.
Hey, give him a
Me,
wink.
I'm just an aggressive girl.
I don't know who
AG.
out there. I don't want to just be winking at
Just
you.
winking at,
Right.
okay, let me clear this up. I wasn't winking at nobody
dog, she
in
was winking,
particular. But yeah, I like that. We gave you a label today. You're an AG.
So
Aren't you proud
I'm an
of us?
AG.
Look at that.
Welcome to the club, nigga.
Oh damn.
Oh my
I like
God, y'all.
being different.
I'm out here by myself.
Why?
No, you an AG.
All right.
You an AG all
I'll be
day.
an AG with
Yeah, you
y'all.
AG?
Just
It's a
for
nicer
y'all
word.
though. But if I'm
You
not
an
with y'all,
ESAG, established stud aggressive girl. ESAG.
yeah, we about to add. I don't know if I want
You
that.
just made up a
I
whole
don't
new
know.
hashtag.
ESAG, nigga.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah.
Why you get AG and I get ESAG? Boy, I'm telling y'all, now that is not gonna work.
Dog. Yeah, Fancy gonna have periods the rest of her life fucking with me. Well.
We
Where the puppies at?
I am looking for a nice stud for my baby though, so
Put it out there.
If you have a Maltese and you're in the southeastern Michigan area,
and you treat your dog well,
please, because I don't want no bullshit.
We not having no raggedy ass custody situations.
Period, nigga. They're all mine. I'll pay you just to impregnate her.
Not to say no. Make sure your dog has a good mental mind state, because we don't want no wild ass puppies. You know, because
you talking about puppy support?
Because they, you know, because like for real.
How do you know if a dog has an unstable mindset?
I don't know, but I'm telling them to make sure they motherfucking know if they dog has an unstable. Because I know.
Because the way Fancy be pissing in my house sometimes, she might have an unstable mindset.
That's just anger. She's smart. That's what that is.
Yeah, she's too smart.
She doing that shit.
Shout out to Nature's Miracle, because y'all have saved my carpets for my life, like for real. But anyway,
some free shit now.
I was just about to say sponsor. Shameless plug.
My bad.
Nature's Miracle.
Right.
Cue the advertisement, YouTube.
Right. But no, for real, I definitely look for somebody for my dog. Vlog coming soon. We're traveling to Vegas. But again, that's gonna be great. Anyway,
make sure. No bullshit.
Okay, so going down the rest of these stereotypes, I hate the fact that I don't really like this. Is why I don't like being labeled, because I feel like, why does the more aggressive woman have to be the more masculine one?
Yeah, I mean, some stuff I'll be looking at like, okay, like I think, how can I put it?
Like bugs.
Girl.
Okay, so I'll kill bugs. I have no issue killing bugs, but I do know some AGs that don't fuck with bugs.
I feel like I'm being set. I feel like okay. So it's out there.
No, because I'll tell mine first. I don't give a damn.
Lisa rose her hand.
Dude, please
what
tell.
You
talk about bugs. That is a good point. So, and it's a good question to put out there to ask the people before we tell our stories. Okay. How do y'all feel about that? Because
Instagram poll. Go to Queer Queenz page at Queer Queenz DET.
Yes.
We're gonna ask that on the poll, and we're gonna see what y'all talking about.
Please be truthful. Don't be on their line if you know you don't kill no bugs. If you know you purposely act like you don't see that motherfucker and wait till your girl get home. We don't want to hear it. Tell the truth.
Right.
Tell the truth. But that's a poll. So Lex, what's your story?
So I've been scared of bugs my whole life. So much that like my younger cousins who I grew up with used to like tease me because I used to be like deathly afraid of ants as a child, and I wasn't ants.
Oh, ants do nothing.
Yeah, but I hated when it was like a whole, what is that shit?
Yeah,
and it's like a swarm of fucking. I just thought they would crawl up me and just kill me. I guess I don't fucking know. I was a kid.
They're gonna ant you to death.
Yeah, they're gonna ant me to death. They're gonna crawl me to death in this bitch, nigga. Whisk me away. I don't fucking know. But
down in the hole like a bug's life.
Okay, but ever since then, my nigga, I do not fuck with the bugs, especially spiders. I have arachnophobia terribly, bro. Terribly.
My nigga, so there are people like us.
Yes. Because I saw a bug. I am not, ladies, because I'm single. I'm gonna let you know right now, bitch. I don't kill no bugs.
That's in the contract.
I don't kill no bugs, bitch.
In the prenup, don't ask me to kill a bug.
If you see, especially a spider, I'm moving out. I'm grabbing every single one of my bags, bro.
Every single one. Oh,
everyone.
That's a centipede? Oh, okay.
You are the centipede, dog. Please tell the centipede story real quick.
Man, I want you to tell your story with your bug.
That was it.
Ain't that some shit? Okay.
I seen the spider and I run.
This is basically a stereotype of people thinking that the more aggressive female is supposed to be the bug killer.
100%.
Yeah, basically.
My wife thinks that.
So you and Shay don't fuck with the bugs. So who killed the bugs?
I gotta kill the bugs for sure.
Oh, okay.
And so, I just can't. I just can't, man. I just can't. And the thing is, I don't be scared of them, like, cause I know they're not gonna hurt me. But what gets me is that they're so ugly.
Centipedes are long.
They
got 18 feet.
Ugly, though. They're all very ugly. And I feel like I have some sort, because I don't fuck with them at all, and I feel like I have some sort of sixth sense. Like if I'm sitting in the room and it's real motherfucking quiet, I'd be like, it's a bug. Swear to God. And sure enough, that man will appear.
Come out.
So here go the centipede story. Look, I was in the basement, y'all, and me and my wife was down there, and there was a centipede down there. So we both freaked the well, actually, I was down there DJing, and I saw it. So I'm like, so my thing is, when I kill bugs, I just gotta kill them quick. I can't bullshit around. I can't look at it too long. It can't really, if it starts moving, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. So I gotta kill it quick. So I saw it, and at this time, I'm chilling at the crib. I got like drawers on and a t-shirt, okay? So I don't have no shoes. So I'm like, okay, let me run and go get a shoe. So when I ran, I guess my wife turned and looked at it, and she started freaking the fuck out. So she started freaking the fuck out. She's like, it's a big ass bug. So then I started freaking the fuck out. So the bug, long story short, it got away, like ran down the wall. So it's like stuck in the corner, and I couldn't get to it. It was like in this little flap in the wall, and I couldn't get to it. I kept smashing at it. I'm like, I don't know if it's dead. So me and my wife had the stupid idea to get some alcohol and pour it all down the wall. Because I'm like, I'm going to burn this bitch to death. I ain't going to have to smash it. I'm going to outsmart this motherfucker. It's going to run down on me. You going to get ran down on me. You ain't going to get me today. So we waste a whole bottle of alcohol in the wall, and then we end up going upstairs, right?
Did the centipede die?
So hold on.
Is the paint still on the wall? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thank God. So I come back downstairs, and I'm chilling down there. I'm playing the game and shit. So I'm down there and the thing is, when I came back down there, I thought like, damn, I don't know if this bug's still alive or not. So I was kind of on edge, you feel me? But I was like, you know, after about maybe 45 minutes, I'm like, this motherfucker dead. I'm chilling. Yo, as soon as I cut the game off and got ready to go upstairs, this motherfucker shot out from up under the couch. And this was one of them big, hefty motherfuckers, right? So, yet again, I'm caught in some drawers, no shoes on, no socks on. I'm down here because I need to be prepared when I kill a bug, okay? I need to have all levels of preparedness. So I jump up on the couch and start screaming. It was a whole situation. And long story short, I almost gave up the basement to the bug. I almost let him stay.
Basically, nigga, this ain't it. Just because you dealing with an AG or an ESAG,
nobody likes
it does
bugs.
not mean
ESAG. I cannot.
Yes, nobody likes bugs. Nobody. It's terrible.
I mean,
you deal with bugs.
Friends.
You deal with bugs.
Yeah, I kill bugs.
Did you not see the reaction with the bee earlier?
I'm like, oh, they always in there. Look, I'm saying like I do it just because I had to do that shit at the crib when I was younger.
You a G.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna start calling you. I'm gonna start calling you.
I got you.
That's what's up. You a buzz.
I mean, if I'm in there,
can you give me some training?
I'm about to say, she ain't coming all the way to my house.
Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you. I heard my pops tell one of my brothers this. He was like, "You can't ever let them know that you scared." Talking about women.
Oh,
so what that told me was my daddy always been scared, and I never knew it.
Interesting.
Like so. I be scared.
That's
some
manly macho.
Killing the bugs.
Like when I first met my girl, she lived out in Southfield, but she lived like it was like her house, and then it was nothing else. So she'd get like
she was like Muriel.
Exactly.
Yeah, like in the beginning of the fall, she'd get like a mouse here and there because it's the beginning of fall and it's like woods and shit. Yeah. So the first time I seen one, I was like, "Fuck, I don't want to kill this bitch." Like, and I'm like, "No, I got it. Be right back. I'm gonna go get some traps." I'm in the car like, fuck, I don't want to put this bitch down. Like, this some bullshit. Get back to the house. Yeah, I got him. So you good. Go in the room. I'm good. I'm in that bitch like, where the fuck is this nigga?
Let me tell you something.
But nobody knew.
That mice shit is not nothing to fuck with.
I would have been in the car alright.
I'm like, why do this bitch live in the jungle, bro? Like, why is you in the woods, bro? Like,
in the car, alright, nigga. On the phone with Orca. Yes, we have
it was only one, bro. Like,
I don't give a fuck.
And I swear he came in because I left the fucking side door open, and I'm thinking like it's all my fault.
Nigga, I know somebody who had to deal with mice before. That shit, they called me. I'm like, nah, nigga, this ain't. I can't help you, bro.
I don't know what to do.
Nobody else picked up the phone. I cannot help you.
You want to come over?
Right.
What do you want?
Look.
You a G. You chased down the mouse.
Had a raccoon in her shit. I ain't help her.
No.
Nah, shit that give you good rabies. Big rabies.
Eastside got bats.
Hell yeah, they do.
Southfield got bats for real. Certain areas in Southfield got bats.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I would have been calling motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Them niggas can fly.
Yeah, it was a bat in one of my neighbor's houses.
Like a vampire.
We had a bird in our house.
I deal with birds.
Nah, birds get it was like a seagull. Like it was a pretty large bird on the east side, nigga. It was a large bird
on the east side. I believe it.
It was a lot. Which
this nigga said a seagull. I'm thinking she about to say a parakeet,
right? Or like a pigeon.
Said,
it was a very
seagull.
large bird.
I got two birds that live in my crib, and I hate both of them. They live there. So I'm go ahead.
That's hilarious. You got two in house. Damn.
Them motherfuckers be fried chicken.
Bird almost
like,
took
nah,
me
I'm
out.
talking
My
shit.
girl be crying like a motherfucker. Them her friends.
My grandmother used to have birds.
That's right. You do have two birds.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the little sparrow.
No,
that should be flying around and fucking with.
Asked for some birds. I'm like, no.
You did tell me that you do have some birds.
I had 3 dogs, so I'm like, that's bold. But now I be walking past some bitches with. trying to get to the other side.
Nah, I feel it.
And that's what's up. Okay.
That's so fucking funny.
He made some of those random birds like they wasn't pets.
No,
and had
they
names.
pets,
I got
nigga.
2 birds. I'm thinking
Right,
like,
just living in your house. Like,
y'all ever been to Walmart
seen
seen when them birds run up on you?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I almost own Walmart.
Nigga, I did a wedding in St. Clair Shores last year. Came out and my car was covered in them. What is them? Fish flies, nigga.
That's why I like to eat.
Oh, I couldn't even open my door.
Oh,
I was like, somebody give me a flamethrower, bro. I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Cause and them bitches
on
suck.
your shit,
like,
nigga.
Nigga,
I was so scared. I was like, can somebody please, bro? I was like, can somebody please load up my car, bro? Like, oh my god,
boy. You know, when I had my Challenger, because it was a white car. I feel like they get stuck more on brighter colored cars, and it was
it was a white car that was looking toward. Let me tell you, I was like, I wouldn't even try.
Especially when we was living downtown. Man, downtown got them boys so bad. We went somewhere. I can't remember where I was. I was somewhere out of state, and they had them everywhere. It was so bad. When you walk, you can hear the motherfuckers crunching under your feet. That's how many of them it was.
Yeah.
It's one gas station on Jefferson. That motherfucker always had them. It had so many of them one day. I thought it was a decoration. Swear to God.
That's how the Coney is on 94 and Chalmers.
Damn, for real?
It looked like it's a decoration. Like they just own that wall.
They gotta figure something out. They gotta figure.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not eating there.
Y'all know they are born and die the same day, right?
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck.
What really pisses me off. Y'all know how long dragonflies live?
No.
Nigga, if you see a dragonfly, that bitch is old. I don't know how old.
I didn't see that coming.
Right. That shit's I swear they gotta like sit under the sea and like they gotta hatch and then they finally come up. Like, I swear. I don't know the whole shit and it sounds sketchy, but the shit is true. Look it up.
I'm not talking to this nigga no more.
Add a Google link on the dragonflies. Add the link. I'm not. Hey, put it in the comments.
We gonna find it.
I bet you dragonfly is a lesbian term too. Don't that sound like some shit?
The dragonfly.
Dragon.
If you could be an aggressive girl, you could be a dragonfly. Y'all don't dare buy because I don't want to offend nobody.
Wait, I want to.
It sounds too good. It sounds too sweet.
Together.
Dragonfly?
Dragonfly.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Okay.
I don't know.
We gonna talk about it when I turn the camera
off.
Okay.
What do I know? I'm a
E-sag, bitch.
What do I know? I'm just a lonely E-sag. I hate these niggas. Boy.
She is an E-sag, honey. Okay.
Y'all are the worst.
Yo, I cannot. But anyway.
Other stereotypes. What other... I think, unfortunately, we don't have anybody to speak for the men in the community, and the community has just grown so much. I'm sorry we can't represent all of y'all.
We'll bring y'all in on the next few ones. We gonna have straight people on here.
Yeah.
Bisexual, men and women, like, it's coming.
Because we got shit to talk about.
Yeah.
But I think men also get a lot of stereotypes, like gay men, and they get, put in a lot of boxes. Like, they get put in a lot of boxes. I think bisexual men get they get put in a lot of boxes. Like, I think just in general, that's part of the society that we live in, and it's part of the game, unfortunately. But I also feel like when you decide to be cultural influences such as ourselves, you just have to be aware of that and make sure that you're not perpetuating that in whatever it is that you decide to do. You know what I'm saying? So if it's throwing parties or making music or doing whatever, you got to make sure you're just being inclusive. Because we honestly, and it's about to sound corny as fuck, but I swear to God, like, people are so much stronger together than they are like
absolutely.
Divide and conquer.
I think LGBT definitely did a good job sticking together like in the last 10, 20 years.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing.
Definitely.
That's definitely what, and that's why I be so confused because usually like when we see each other, even if we don't know each other, we be like, oh fam. You know?
Yeah.
So when you come across like them few that just be like not rocking
I don't know if
you,
it's a little more than a few.
Yeah. But it'd be like off rip before they know you.
It's a cluster.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I know y'all know that studs size each other up. Like you be walking through the festival in the summer and shit, and then you walk past one, and then
see, I've never been sized up because I feel like the studs be kind of wanting me too.
Yeah, you don't look like a stud.
But I feel like that's one of two different ways.
What is that size?
I feel like it's
because every stud feel like they bitch can get taken.
But
I feel
like it's that too. I feel like it's a couple different things. Like I feel like it's some people, some studs are studs because they feel like they're not attractive. You know what I'm saying? So they just choose the stud route, and they are insecure as fuck. So when they see another stud, they be like, oh shit. So they be like, I'm ugly.
holding that girl close and shit. Like, baby, come here. Let's go over here.
And I be so upset because it be the ugliest motherfucker. These studs be looking like Google monsters and shit. Be with the coldest. They be with the coldest. I be like, bitch,
they work at the blunt. They got all that money. That's that blunt money, that private sharing.
They eat snacks too.
Do you think the studs that basically got bread and that's why they got their girls, you think that they can get taken easier?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
And do you think that girl is a lesbian, or do you think she just want to
she's probably bi?
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
That's very true.
I mean, these are stereotypes. Don't listen to me. But
these are all stereotypes.
Let me put this out here.
That's just how I feel.
Let me put this out here too. I also feel like there are some studs who aren't unattractive and aren't, feel no type of way, and instead of, sizing people up because they feel like, oh well, fuck you, blah blah blah, I feel like some studs are sizing people up because, I mean, to be honest, like, as a stud, you don't really have, especially before social media and shit blew up like that, and you did see people of the LGBTQ community, you know what I'm saying,
right,
getting together and shit. I feel like some of that sizing up it's almost like a self-comparison, and it's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, who the fuck do we really have to look up to? Like, there's nobody, there's no standard of what the fuck is good and what the fuck is bad. Yeah, there's no. It's almost like when you see it in the
our generation is going to be the generation that teaches like the younger generation 100%. Of like not how to be gay, but how to be gay.
Absolutely. Like, and I think we're already doing our part.
Right.
For sure. We're putting this out
okay,
here. Like,
period.
you know what I'm saying?
But 10 years ago, this would have been so fucking. Like 10 years ago, this would have been so foreign.
Oh man.
Just as early as like 10 years ago. That's crazy.
100%.
You know?
100%.
Like, we talk about that all the time. Like when we was in high school versus like when you was in high school. It was like completely different because we couldn't be out.
Oh nigga, what?
We had
like it was full blown studs that just still wore like nails and shit like that shit.
Yeah, we had like one stud in my school that was out, and she was cashy.
The one stud in my school was cashy as fuck too.
Gotta be.
But she never came. We knew, but she never came out.
Gotta be.
It just wasn't comfortable.
It's that's.
No, she was in the hallway with it.
Damn. What?
Wait. Hold on. Back up. You saying she was cashy as in an adjective to describe her, or she was cashy as in like
she was cashing hoes out?
Okay, cool. Yeah. That's okay.
And it was funny because, I mean, she dressed cool, but I feel like she could have dressed better. But she always had money, though. So didn't nobody really trip. Right. You know what I'm saying?
At one point that was another requirement if you're going to be a stud. You gotta. But see, here's the thing.
You have to look a certain way and walk a certain way. Your voice got to be deep like Young Maze and shit. Like, it's like, bro.
Here's my thing with that, though, especially as far as the cashing out shit. This is, personally, I feel like if you're going to be gay, and if either one of my kids was to be gay, I would really explain this to them. Especially being a woman, more specifically towards my daughter. If you could be gay, when it comes down to dealing with women, and as far as like looking at men as opposition or whatever the fuck you choose to look at men at, because a lot of lesbians look that way. Like when you're talking about a woman choosing to either sleep with you or sleep with a man, at that point, nigga, y'all are going head the fuck up. It's like two men would go head up. But I feel like you have an advantage, and I feel like when it comes down to your image, based on what you should do, because you are already gay and you are already going to stand out, I feel like you have to use that shit to your advantage. Like, you're going to get that attention coming in the door. Right. And so I feel like if you're going to decide to be gay, if you are going to decide to fit that stud mode, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, do you. You already going to be fucked from the get-go. So you might as well be comfortable and do what the fuck you want to do. And then just maybe, because you keep saying fuck people and fuck people and fuck people, and the people are so fucking stupid. Eventually, they're gonna get in your team. They're gonna do it. Like, eventually, just keep being you, keep doing you, and eventually.
But that's hard because, like, when you're younger, your brain is not like fully developed into like this.
Right. And this is coming from somebody whose parents were gay. So I don't. This is coming from somebody whose parents were gay. Yeah, so my parents, I had a completely different. I had a completely. If my home life was a little bit different, you know what I'm saying, I may not feel as strong. I'm sure I would not. I'm positive. If my mom was straight, I'm sure I wouldn't feel the same way. Yeah. But at the end of the day, that's. Luckily for me, that's just not the situation it was. So,
That's a blessing, though. Because I was so afraid to come out to my parents. Like, I was forced out. So, it was like, nigga, that shit was ass. Yeah. That shit was ass. And then I came out as bisexual. That was funny because my mom was even more mad. You into all that freaky shit? You like dick and ass. How you like both? I'm damn, bitch. All right, I'm gay. Like, so no. The Pillow Princesses.
Oh, my God.
So, if you guys don't know what that is, it's a woman who likes to receive, but never likes to give.
Them straight girls.
I never knew the name for
they
this.
Be dipping and dabbing.
Really?
No.
Yeah, pillow motherfucking princess. These hoes just want to use all of my royal tongue and not give anything back in return. What type of bullshit is that?
That's fucked up.
Man, you ever dealt with one?
I know people who
every time I deal with a straight bitch.
And that's what I said. Straight
every
girls.
time.
Straight girls.
Every time.
I feel like you also know that going into the situation.
That they a pillow princess?
I feel like I didn't talk to him long enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's when that did happen to me. Like,
yeah,
you know, so you. Okay, I feel like that's true. But luckily, that has not been the situation for me because I have been able to recognize that bullshit.
Right.
From the jump.
Yeah.
But I also feel like, you know, being a pillow princess, sometimes as a younger stud, you think that sexually there are certain things that you just like shouldn't have just because you're a stud or like
you shouldn't get head.
Ridiculous.
Like the touch me nots. I never understood what the point was.
But I was a touch me not for quite a while.
I understand the essence of like not wanting to give pleasure, but I could never, because I'm a giver for sure. Yeah, for like sure. I love eating pussy more than nigga anything on this motherfucking earth. But anyway. Anyway, sorry. Okay.
Now you gonna so many more subscribers, nigga.
Sorry. Okay. What the fuck was I just talking about?
She got lost.
I understand of you being a giver. I completely understand that, but I never understood the point of like getting so aroused and just not being able to handle that. Like you're just aroused and that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
It is rather to me, I think it's just like you haven't grown up enough. You haven't, and I'm not to say they don't exist, but most of the time, it's just like you haven't explored your body enough. You ain't explored, you know, you ain't had somebody to knock your motherfucking socks off. That's your problem. Like you ain't really had nobody to really show you what's up. That's majority of the time. That's what it is.
So what do touch me nots usually do? Like what do they get out of it?
Nothing.
They just
don't come.
Let me shut up.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
Because the touch me not studs that I've met before, they actually like wear their strap-ons like it's real penises.
I've met a few of those, yeah.
Like everywhere.
Under their pants.
Yeah, which I never understood.
Don't be linty.
But
Don't be linty.
I wouldn't want that inserted in my vagina if I did like penetration. Like, don't nobody want no linty dick.
It's gonna be linty though, right?
It's gonna be a linty dick.
It's gonna be linty, and that's just like, I don't know.
I guess they kind of just want to like pull it out on like. Cute.
Yeah, just be on some cool shit. Like we fucked in the hallway, like in a Zane book or some shit, nigga. Like, I guess, but it's like
you don't have to wait till we get home.
Okay,
right. Let me put it on my back.
Because like, do studs like? I wonder if oh man. Because I wonder. Let me ask you. We can cut this out. But do you carry your strap with you everywhere?
No.
Do you take it on vacation? How do you think they look at it on the little conveyor belt?
I don't give a damn.
I want to know. I want to know what they look. How they look at the shit.
They might be like, damn, bitch, 10 inches.
Pause,
yes.
Hold on, pause. Rest in peace to Pops, right?
Okay,
can you bring it on the plane? Can you put it in a carry-on bag?
You can put it in a carry-on bag.
But they still gonna see it. And then it's gonna pop up in the carry-on belt, and then you go be
This is answering some questions for some people.
Every time I go on vacation, it never fails. Every time I've ever gone on vacation, before me and my wife got married, after we got married, for some odd reason, whenever we travel, they always check my bag for the random check. It never fucking fails.
Because of the shit that's in it.
But it's just...
Look how you be looking, though.
It don't...
It look like a long barrel pistol.
That's a big ass.
That's a big, thick ass motherfucking pistol.
Look like a shotty. You look... A little mini
Ooh, that's a sawed off, okay?
Yeah,
but no,
damn nigga, how big is it?
No, I'm playing. But no, seriously, they check my shit every single time, like, and they check it in front of you, and they be going through it, and most of the time they just pass right over it, cause I'm sure it's so common. I'm sure they done seen some like.
They done probably seen a goddamn whipping chain set pass through some shit, and it was like, oh, y'all some freaks.
I'm sure they didn't see clamps. I'm sure they didn't see all.
Nigga, cause after 50 Shades came out, like everybody was on that shit. I was like, y'all hoes didn't even know what bondage was before 50 Shades.
I bet you they probably. I'm gonna tell you how petty the TSA staff is. They probably be looking for it. As soon as they see studs and they probably be like, "Yep, wonder what color it is." For real, because they already know. Like they already know. They should already be hip. So
that's so funny.
You gotta take that thing with you though.
Yeah, because what is a vacation if you're not penetrating?
But now, when I was a single hoe, I ain't gonna lie, I used to keep a whole bag, in my trunk, and
my
bag in the trunk. But that's not.
Yeah.
I think if I'm driving and it's on me. But
did you have multiple? Did you have multiple dicks? Like, did you have your main bitch dick, your side bitch dick? Okay, I want to kind of give this bitch a little dick, like.
So.
A little dick or a little dick?
A little dick, like.
I did, but then the problem became when I got one that I really liked. I didn't want to keep buying the same one over and over again. So I had actually used a condom on it before.
I've used condoms.
Mm-hmm. I had used a condom on it before because I liked it so much.
Please, y'all, use condoms. Don't be just strapping bitches down with the same raw strap.
You will take that little STD that's living on that little fake penis of yours
and we'll pass it on
to
around.
that unsuspecting young lady.
And she wonder how she got the STD. Bitch, I fucked you with plastic. Now she mad at her nigga. What? Ooh, bitches is trifling. Anyway.
I'm done.
What? Now she, girl, look. That's the whole story.
Now she mad at Jerome.
Jerome, you gave me some shit that nigga got accidentally figured out and don't know how the fuck it happened.
Nigga blaming all his friends. No, one of y'all niggas told him. She so much she got the clap. I don't know what the.
And Jerome clean as a whistle.
No.
Fine.
I mean, Jerome was cheating though.
And then you just sit there with your strap on, though, like, well,
not knowing you up here spraying SARS.
Nigga said SARS. Oh, help me out.
In other words, please have safe sex.
Basically, yes.
If it's real.
That's another stereotype that you can't catch. Great stereotype that you can't catch anything as a lesbian. Bitch, that's a lie. I did believe that though when I first came out. Like I was like, oh well, bitch, I'm not gonna catch anything. Giving head for real.
STDs run.
You fuck around and get a cold sore.
Rampant in the gay community.
Man,
they run rampant and they always have. So protect yourselves,
please.
All jokes aside, because that shit was real bad.
Just don't use dental dams. Just don't get no fucking head if you're gonna have to use a dental dam.
Right. Just don't do it.
Bro, listen, you gotta learn. Y'all better learn how to thigh kiss. I'm telling you, you better do that thigh kiss.
Oh, I thought I said thought kiss. I was like,
smell it.
You get a little too close and you get that smell. You're like,
get that whiff. Get that whiff.
Damn, my mama just called me. I gotta go.
Oh, you better get that thigh kiss till you figure something else out. And that's on my mama.
Because on everything, I, put the fingers. And then
exactly.
You gotta taste you, bitch. Because I, look, if you don't like you, then I'm not gonna like you, bitch.
She gonna lie.
So, no, she not.
She's gonna lie.
She's not. If I take the fingers and I put it on her lips, and she go, like fancy, then I'm gonna know something is the fuck up. I like
yo,
no, bitch, that ain't it.
Like you did not bring fancy into this. Don't put a picture of fancy. I'm
gonna do it in the face.
Do not.
Don't
bring fancy into this.
Oh my god, that's what I'ma know, bitch. Cause sometimes.
Oh god. I
don't know. Have y'all ever experienced eating bad hookah before?
Nope. No. If I get too close and if danger seems to be ahead, I will shut all that shit down.
So you've been down there before where it was.
Yeah, I've been in some real questionable situations. I've been in some real questionable situations.
What about you, Joey?
I really can only think of one. Other than that, one where I was like down there.
I've had about one or two.
Because you can kind of smell a bitch through her clothes.
You can.
Yeah.
So. But I've had one or two that I have been like, wow.
I've been pretty fucking lucky. Look, I've been pretty lucky.
Wow.
Just take some drawers off.
Now you should have smelled that shit in the car.
Come on. Like, girl, you must have stood up and let it out. This is some
because when they sit in that seat, that's when you know when you get that whoo.
Just turn on the heater.
We putting y'all up on all the game, young lesbians. Please pay attention.
We really are. Listen, if you start smelling burnt tracks and Victoria's Secret spray, your ass is in trouble. Okay? Let me let you know. Let me let y'all know right now. Am I lying?
Cause bitches be trying to. Niggas do it too though. They be trying to cover funk with some cologne or some perfume, and that's not where it is, baby girl. It smell double ugly.
Nasty.
That shit smell like Google Monster look like. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night.
What?
Freaks come out at night.
What?
I was born by the river. I was shaking that ass. Bit the dope. So we appreciate y'all for watching this video, man. That was StereoTypes part 1. We're definitely gonna get into a part 2 very, very soon. We're gonna bring the main man, Jay Santino. So we're gonna get another perspective, like, you know, a gay male perspective on stereotypes and things of that nature. Nice. Make sure you're liking this video. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you're hitting the bell for the notification, so every time a video comes up, you see the Queer Queenz upload one, and you're like, oh my god, nigga, oh my god,
do it.
Oh my god, let's
do it.
Oh my god. You have to you have to come and you have to see the video as soon as it gets uploaded, okay? Because we got some cool shit coming up for y'all that we don't want y'all to miss.
This is true.
Make sure you're following us on Instagram at Queer Queenz DET. Make sure you're following all 3 of us.
Oh, at Joey Red, JOEIREDD.
At DJ313, DJ THREETHIRTEEN.
And that shit's so long, dog.
Just do it, please.
Right, period, nigga. Or we come get your ass. No. And DJ Lixer at DJLIXXER. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.
At DJ THREETHIRTEEN. Follow me. Don't fuck that up. It was a lot.
Aggressive.
Right.
It was a lot. Aggressive. It was a lot.
That's that ESAG shit.
Right.
It was a lot from the spell, so I just want to.
Yes, please make sure y'all spell the whole thing. DJ Lixer at DJLIXXER. My dad wouldn't let me put 3 X's in there.
Be happy you didn't.
I think so too.
I disagree. Because
I mean, when you put XXX in there, you get a lot.
People probably think I was a porn DJ.
You would have got a lot.
You know,
they would have came looking for some shit.